Once you publish your gig, it's absolutely critical that you really jumpstart the sales. And so in this lecture, I'm going to give you a few tips about how you can do that. So I'm looking here at some new gigs in the marketing strategy category, and you can see that none of these gigs have reviews on them at all. Now the difficulty is, if I'm a buyer in the marketplace, even if these gigs look good, because nobody has bought them and there's no reviews on them, it makes it harder for me to be that first person who, takes a gamble on it and goes for it. And this is much easier for me to buy if I can see at least 2 or 3 other people have bought it and have left positive reviews. And so you want to make it as easy for other buyers to buy your gig. And so the best thing that you can do is really jumpstart the sales process yourself. Remember that if you want to be a new seller and move through the Fiverr levels, you've got to at least get 10 orders if you're just starting out, and you want to get those positive ratings. So if you can jumpstart that yourself, you're really going to get better placed in the Fiverr system, and it's going to be easier for other buyers who you don't know to buy your gigs. So what I would suggest is once you launch the gig, you're going to get a little notification like this in your dashboard where you can share the gig to boost your sales. And what you can do is you'll be pushed across to this page. You can share it on any social network that you're involved with, and that's just, if it's integrated, it's just a one click thing that you can do here. So I would really encourage you to maybe push it out on those social media platforms, or even better, maybe email specific people that you're in touch with and say, hey, I just created this gig, I'd love for you to try it out. It only costs $5, and I'll happily buy you a beer the next time we're out. Even better if you can send it to somebody who you know will need this service. And instead of maybe just pushing it out on Facebook, you can actually message some people you know on Facebook or on LinkedIn and say, hey, I've just tried the service out. I'd love to get your feedback, and whatever. It only costs a very small amount of money. So you can do that with family members, you can do that with anybody, but it's really important that you at least get 2 reviews on your gig. You can't expect people to go ahead and buy your gig if they can't see any social proof at all. So it's really important that you jumpstart that process. You can share it out on social media, or even better, target specific people that you know through Facebook, through LinkedIn, by email, and say, hey, I've created this service, and I'd love for you to try it out. So there might be many more ways that you can think of in order to promote your gig initially, but the important thing is that you do promote it. It's really essential to jumpstart your sales.